Good morning, Upper Dublin. This is Steve Yanni, your Superintendent of Schools. Last year, you might remember that I sent out videos called Monday Morning Messages, but I've decided not to tie myself down to Monday morning, and instead, these messages will come out when there are important things going on in our district, and we're rebranding them. They're no longer going to be called Monday Morning Messages, they're going to be called Steve Said. You know, throughout my career, from the time I became a principal and a director of curriculum, assistant superintendent, and superintendent, I always hear in different settings, Steve says, Steve says, Steve says. So I thought I'd rebrand my messages to all of you. I think this is really a good opportunity for me to share what's going on in our district with all of you. So I'd like to give you some updates and highlights of what's been going on over the summer as we prepare to welcome our community's children back to school very soon. As you know, our Board of School Directors approved contracts for construction of the new Sandy Run Middle School. So in early September, we will have a ceremonial groundbreaking to formally kick off the construction project at Sandy Run Middle School. Over the next couple of years, you will see a beautiful new school being built that our students will occupy that will support 21st century learning. If you've been over to the Sandy Run Middle School site, you will see a long row of modular classrooms that have been installed, and those modular classrooms will house sixth grade for the duration of the construction project. Our contractors are in the final stages of prepping them for teachers to occupy them so that we can welcome students back right after Labor Day. I want to assure everyone that during the construction project at Sandy Run, all safety and security protocols have been written, have been practiced, and they're in place, and you'll receive some more information from the district and specifically from Sandy Run soon on that. We are in really good shape, and I really look forward to starting this school year over at Sandy Run and look forward to all that is to come with the construction of our new middle school. In other news with projects around the district, many community members will remember last year when we had to close school early during the first week of school due to extreme heat. I'm happy to report that classrooms are now outfitted with air conditioning at Jarretttown, at Thomas Fitzwater, and at Ford. We know Maple Glen also has air conditioning, so we'll be in a much better position this year to educate our kids during the hottest days that we have, not only at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year, although I am told there's something called Murphy's Law, and we'll probably have a cold front right at the beginning of the school year. A couple other things that are happening here in the district. As the community knows, we said goodbye to several administrators at the end of last school year, and we've welcomed a whole host of new administrators here. We've welcomed Mr. Andrew Leckman, who's our Chief Financial Officer. He replaced Brenda Bray, who retired, and Ashley Kitten is our new Director of Human Resources. She replaced Tom Sigafus, who retired. Meredith Penner, one of our supervisors of special education, has been transferred over to the curriculum office, and so we'll be welcoming a new secondary supervisor of special education, Alvin Oberman, here in the next couple of weeks. We also welcomed Dave Hoffman as our Chief Academic Officer. Dave comes to us from the Central Bucks School District, and he replaces Ava Morrison, who went on to the Martin Luther School. I'm very happy with the team that we have built here, and I feel confident that working together, district office is poised to continue supporting our buildings, our building principals, our teachers, our students, and our community. I often tell our staff here in Upper Dublin that we're part of one team, that despite title or position, we're all part of one team here focusing on what's best for our kids. To help me in planning for the new school year and beyond, last Friday we released a stakeholder survey, and that stakeholder survey is really meant for parents, guardians, families, and students to complete and give us answers to a series of questions about the current reality, the current state of our district, and how we can make it better. We are really committed to this idea of continuous improvement, that every day we can be better than we were yesterday. And the reason we want to get better is so that we can continue to provide better experiences, better education for all of our community's children. So if you're so inclined, please take a few moments. It takes about 10 minutes to complete. We very much thank everyone who has already completed that survey and who will complete that survey in the near future. I want to give you a little bit of a heads up of what's to come. Last year, we held one town hall session on Sandy Run Middle School. This year, we're looking to expand our town halls. I am currently in the early stages of planning one for late October or early November when we're starting to work on our preliminary budget. We'll have a budget town hall meeting so that we can communicate to the community what our fiscal reality is, what our budgetary challenges are, and what direction we need to go to make sure that we maintain not only the educational health of the district, but the financial health of the district. We're also going to be engaging in a task force, looking at adolescent sleepiness, looking at that topic from a multitude of angles, looking at it through the lens of homework and course scheduling, school start times, students' extracurricular schedules. So there'll be some more information coming out about that. So this year there will be more opportunities to dialogue formally and informally with not only the Board of School Directors, but with members of administration as well. The new school year is right around the corner. It's hard to believe that Labor Day is just on the horizon. You know, I end every video by saying this: your kids are my kids. I truly believe that. I don't say that just to garner some goodwill with the community. Your kids really are my kids. You have my commitment that we have worked all summer and will continue working to create conditions for an outstanding school year. If I could ever be of any assistance, please reach out, and I wish you all the best with the remainder of the summer. Have a great week.